Oh, I'm so hungry. Off to Neverland. Let me see.
Okay.
Let me see.
You made yourself like a little cave.
Okay. What the? Is that in the bed? Where's that at?
Made out of blanket on the couch.
I see it's a blanket, but where's it at? Ouch.
No, no. Okay.
I die before I wake. I made GTA mapping project in the city styling.
Great.
1 to 1 skill. Alright, night night Z. Bye. Bye bye Z. Night night. Bye Z. Bye bye. Bye Z. Night. Night night Z. That's I didn't know what to say. Bobby Brown. Bobby Brown. It's at night. Take my hand. Off to Neverland. Do you hear my voice? Does it sound bad to you?
Huh?
I think I'm
Favorite video
squatchy.
game of all time?
GTA.
GTA.
That was a
So
quick answer.
excited for the new GTA.
I had no idea this was a passion.
It's passion.
Just like entering that horrible
Millie
world
Bobby
and
Brown.
making habit.
No. I follow the rules in GTA. I stop at the red light.
Oh,
I
well.
never run anyone over.
Oh.
No, it has this. Why are you playing this like it's Sims? I'm like, I'm gonna go to the strip club, but I'm not going to get drunk. You know, like I just
You say
am very
husband?
stop at the red light.
Habit.
No. I follow the rules in GTA.
Very-
I stop at the red light. I never.
Millie
run
Bobby
anyone over.
Brown has a husband?
No, my husband's. Why are you playing this like it's Sims? I'm like, I'm gonna go to the strip club, but I'm not going to get drunk. You know, like I just am very good. But I'm so excited about the new one.
She has a husband? Millie Bobby Brown has a husband? What the? I didn't know that. Package child. Apparently, was saying that. No, I never knew. Never knew.
One
GTA.
Confederate general made a proposal so shocking the Confederate government chose to suppress it. His name was Patrick Cleburne. By the winter of 1864, the Confederacy was running out of men. Casualties were mounting, supplies were scarce, and Union armies were growing stronger. Cleburne looked at the situation and reached a conclusion that almost no one else dared say out loud. He believed the South could no longer win unless it dramatically increased its manpower. So he proposed something almost unimaginable: recruit enslaved black men into the Confederate Army and grant freedom to those who served faithfully. While some black men had already served the Confederacy in various roles, and a small number are documented as having fought alongside Confederate units, Cleburne wanted them officially enlisted as soldiers and rewarded with their freedom. Instead of debating the proposal, Confederate leaders chose to suppress it. Jefferson Davis ordered that it not be publicly circulated. It wasn't published. It wasn't debated by the Confederate Congress. It simply disappeared. Patrick Cleburne never lived to see what happened next. On November 30th, 1864, he was killed while leading his division at the Battle of Franklin, one of the bloodiest battles of the Civil War. Just a few months later, with the Confederacy collapsing, Confederate leaders finally approved the enlistment of black soldiers. But by then, it was too late. Only a relatively small number of black men were enlisted before General Robert E. Lee surrendered at Appomattox on April 9, 1865. Today,
He
historians
surrender.
still debate Claiborne's proposal. Would adopting it a year earlier have changed the course of the Civil War, or was the Confederacy already doomed?
But
One Confederate general made a proposal so shocking the Confederate government chose to suppress.
Idiots.
I believe if government is to mean anything at all, that all of us have a responsibility once the action has been decided, supposedly by the majority will, that we then, while reserving our right to disagree, we support the collective or the unified effort of the nation. Otherwise, all
Reagan
because we might have
and Bobby Kennedy debated.
And if we allow our citizens to voluntarily quit paying taxes, the government
Bobby Kennedy
or
debated.
obeying the law or anything else that may come along, we give up certain individual freedoms in the interest of, well, I suppose it comes from our own Constitution, our idea that every American or every person has the right, is born with the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. But my pursuit of happiness, if it comes from swinging my arms, I must stop swinging my arms just short of the end of your nose. Senator Kennedy, is there anything you want to add to that?
Well, I suspect I disagree somewhat with the governor. I don't think that we're automatically correct or automatically right, and morality is on our side, or God is automatically on our side because we're involved in a war. I don't think that the mere fact that the United States is involved in the use of force with an adversary makes everything that the United States then does absolutely correct. So the idea that we're involved in this kind of a struggle, if there are those within the United States that feel that the struggle could be ended more rapidly, with less loss of life, that the terror and the destruction would be less if we took a different course, then I think that they should make their views known. I don't think they're less patriotic because they feel that. In fact, I think that they would be less patriotic if they didn't state their views and give their ideas. It's just because the United States is involved in this kind of a conflict as we are at the present time, not to state any opposition or say that we can't state opposition because of the fact that we're involved in the struggle. I think as using increased force or in favor of pulling out unilaterally. I happen to disagree with that. But
Today I'm making Arthur Morgan's hat from Red Dead Redemption.
I don't care if you're making his hat.
I believe if government is to mean anything at all, that all of us have a responsibility.
Disagree with that.
Just agree with it. Yep. No wonder why you lost, Kennedy. Stupid. Mama Reagan's better.
Hello. So as you can see, I made the entire GTA 6 map in cities skylines, but not the actual entirety and not the actual map. I used the GTA 6 mapping project. For those who don't know what the mapping project is, it's a Discord community that tried, just like they did in Lyman for GTA 5, to predict the map of GTA 6. That's what the community map looks like. It was made by Yanis, but this is all the contributors. Shout out to them. This one is actually very accurate. We don't really know, we can't know for sure, but when the footage leaked in 2022, there were cards on that footage, coordinates that they used to map. Like they had specific coordinates for that spot, for this one, for example, and so they're able to know how many meters, how many matrix units there are between those 2 points, and that allows them to, map the outline of the whole map. Plus, the leaked footage showed some mini-maps. You can see that there is the trailer 1, shot number 6, for example. This is the leak number 15. This is I appreciate the Discord actually, but they use all the background shots that we have, all they could use to accurately predict where is that building, where is that road, where is that island. First of all, they did all that in GTA 5, just thanks to the shots, the trailer, the screenshot and shit, and it was pretty accurate, but it should be way more accurate for GTA 6 because of the leaked coordinates. So what did I do to make that map? Wasn't that much major overlay. I just started by drawing the whole outline, etc., etc. When I was done, place the roads. So, for example, 4 rows. So this is what it looks like, right? And you can see that's perfect scale, perfect size, so small road around building. So yeah, that's what I did. And for each building that you can see there, if you go back on the community map, you can see that it has a marker on it. You have here the in-game image of that building, and they found the real life location of it. For example, for this building, we can see there the Sahara logo, which is a parody of Amazon, and they just know that the Amazon headquarters in Miami, they know the location of it, so they were about to actually predict the location of it based on all the screenshots. I don't know, maybe.
Do you support Israel and the Jewish people? Now, more than ever, Israel needs committed friends around the world.
When you watch there, you can see in the distance, they are really mad. They're crazy. They can spot a building from miles. Okay, that's basically how they do it. What I wanted to do was to have a clear view of the map and recognize this is GTA 6 from all the screenshots and trailer shots point of view. So for all, the great majority of it, I placed prop by prop. Every building that will look the most, that will fit the most, every vegetation, every tree, etc. And for the rest of the buildings we can't really see in those shots, or that we don't even know about, but we just know there's something there. I use the automatic generation of city skylines, and this is the final product. That's how I did it. So let's start with Vice Beach, for example. As you can see right there, I'd say this thing was shot from Trailer One. The first one that I built the city. Those front buildings are in place and picked. Those ones are too. This is the famous hotel. But for the rest of it, the inland ones that you see, that's basically automatically generated. That's not the case for the Vice Beach skyline that you see there. Big building around hotels and shit, that is in place because I want my great skyline. I don't really mind if those buildings are not accurate, are not exactly what they are, because it would have been so long to place them manually. Plus, we can't really see much of them. The buildings we can really see in terms of height, of color, of what type of buildings are, ones that are like clearly visible in trailer shots or screenshots. So this is basically my workflow. Something really cool that I like to do is pull up that first person camera mode, and I can just walk in Vice City, in Vice Beach, and like this is the community conceptual map, but it is based on the same metrics, on the same coordinates. So this map plus I think we've got so many shots of Vice Beach that I think that this is just, I would say, 100% accurate. And I'm not saying my city skylines map is 100% accurate, but the community map is 100% accurate. So even if those buildings are not the correct size, they don't have the correct shape, they are where they should be. And moreover, the roads are the length they should be, and they will be. Oh, hello. But yeah, to wrap up, what I'm trying to say is that the scale is 1:1. It's near 1:1 from the game, and that's crazy to just be able to do that. Walk around in GTA 6 map. So I want to show you some hotspots from screenshots, spots, trailer shots. There is this shot from trailer 1. without the NPCs. Of course, this is where it will take place. It's confirmed on the map, and so this is what it would look like to just be an NPC and hanging out on the beach. You got these tall buildings right there. Really cool. Okay, we're inside. That would be a crazy expensive apartment in GTA Online. I set the time tonight just so you can see basically at night first. This house is, I think, in 31.
All right, so we have the musket open and it's ready to assemble. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take the stock and the barrel, and you're going to want to, that little hole, that goes into the little hole. So you line it up, make sure it's in there real good, and the hole lines up. And at this point, you have a little screw. And you're done. The musket.